A 34-year marriage between the city and the county could end abruptly tomorrow, and the divorce could change the way each shelters abandon animals. 23 ABC's Chris Ornelas spoke to both sides today. He's in our newsroom tonight with the details. Chris?
Well, Aaron, the dispute between the city and the county is about the animal shelter. Now, since the late 1970s, the county has operated a shelter on city land rent-free. And in return, the county accepted all of the city's abandoned or lost animals. Now, all that could change. There are two separate issues in question. The first is a land lease agreement between the city and the county. The second is an operating agreement which sets the amount the city pays the county to care for the animals they bring in.
I wouldn't say it's a dispute. I think we have a disagreement.
The city says the county is unfairly increasing the amount it wants the city to pay for housing its animals.
The county has come to the city and has basically had a desire to triple those costs. Requesting about $1.1 million from the $340,000 that is currently being paid.
The city says it's willing to talk about an increase in fees, but not by that much.
They've taken a pretty hard line on that amount of money.
The county says that's how much their costs have gone up since the last operating agreement 8 years ago.
The city clearly has a choice. If they wish to continue that level of service, we'd certainly like to consider that. If they're not willing to, then there's other options that the city will have to consider.
Since the two haven't been able to agree on a new operating agreement, the county is poised to end its land lease agreement for the land the shelter sits on. County supervisors will vote tomorrow on whether to give the city 6 months' notice that they are ending the lease. If they do, they would be walking away from all the buildings on the site, almost all of which were built by the county.
That's something that the Board of Supervisors will have to consider.
The city would likely take over the current shelter or contract with a group like the SPCA to operate it. The county says it would build a new shelter at a new site.
We think by looking at an alternative location that is designed by animal experts may be better for the animals.
Now, the city says they were taken completely by surprise by the county's actions. Now, again, the county supervisors will vote on a recommendation to end that lease at tomorrow's meeting. In the newsroom, Chris Ornelas, 23 ABC.